I hope you find this conversation today maybe not enlightening, but at least something that helps you to draw out from yourself what's already in you. That is a way to look at this thing called resilience from a new perspective today. The title today is called A Game of So Close. A game of, in quotation marks, so close. And let me give you a few examples for this analogy of a title and how it relates to resilience. Let's take horseshoes. How about in the military, in the infantry world, hand grenades? How about this example? Golf. And how about this last one? Just another analogy that may be more pertinent. Life. We'll get to all those examples and for your consideration in being so close. You may wonder during this conversation about so close to what? How close to what? These are very valid questions, and I'll attempt to address those concerns shortly. The good news: so close to something means you're almost there. You're almost here. The bad news is you're missing your presence here. Like another dichotomy or quandary. Making steps forward, mental, physical, spiritual, maybe even virtual steps. Seeing something new to you. Seeing some new perspectives on this vision. Seeing the next horizon as maybe that promised land. But then, heavy storms, gale winds in your face, job rejection, external relationships ending, bills, more bills in the actual and digital mailboxes. Disappointment after another disappointment. So, you stop the journey. You abort the trip and the mission because you got a little sand in your eye and in other crevices that made you hesitate or straight up stop your progress. Your awareness of your resilience exposed to challenges and obstacles. And you were so close. Now, I mentioned the game of so close. And that term I credit to one of the loveliest ladies of Las Cruces, Miss Marfa. During an outing of golf and noticing my frustrations with the otherwise friendly game of golf. And she coined the term and description of this fine and frustrating game as just that, the game of so close. And that's a pretty damn accurate and PG rated term to apply to golf. If you're a hacker like me on any good course, we use some very colorful and other X-rated terms when that ball gets launched into the woods or water or across the street towards an unassuming house. So close to a good and decent shot. Same with horseshoes. Almost got that ringer. Almost. Hit the stake, but no ringer. Then, like hand grenades, threw it. Pulled the pin, let the spoon go, threw the hand grenade in the general area of the enemy target or objective. Made a splash and crash and boom and noise and chaos. Probably didn't get the ultimate result, but so close. Now, let's take love. And this comes from a lesson I learned or just started to learn from my son, Karan, who taught me that we must love everyone. With me thinking for over 6 decades that I get to decide on the distribution and acceptance of love, I wasn't even close to understanding that truth from my son until recently. But I guess I wasn't that far away from the revelation. So close. Now, with life. Not life and death, just life. Birth and death are your physical endpoints, maybe, but you and I remain so close to those virtual endpoints always, in every day, in every moment. Nothing beyond now. This present moment is guaranteed. However, with each inhale, we birth a new moment. And with each exhale, we witness the death of that moment. So close. So close. To what now, you say? To fully realizing the potential of each and every moment of and in this one day we have to delicately and tenuously within our minds and hearts grip and grasp. It is time for the memento mori reminder. You are so close to all that you are. Not have or long to own or conquer, to the all that you are at your essence right now, at our common and respective essences, to allow and accept the games and entertainment and education, to allow and accept the inferences, the references of the horseshoes and hand grenades and golf. And then also to accept and allow the inferences and references and the constants of love and life. Into embracing how close you are to where you need to be. Where is that? Here, present, and now. You are so close to that heartbeat, to that signal. No noise from the Creator, reminding you to stay and keep and nurture your moving forward. And when you do that, you are so close. Stay close. Stay current. Stay present. Where you are right now, where we are together, you know what time it is. It is still 8